They 198. 198. We're just like 14 hits away from 580,000. So the fun things on days like this is you see a bigger jump in the thousands column. Alright, let me get the counter. I forgot. Forgot to get it set up. Let's turn it on. Well, in the meantime, we'll take a moment until this thing turns on. Auto post your live highlights to attract more viewers. No thanks. Nobody. Hyperpigmentation, what's up? Nobody watches the uploads anyway. Sorry about that. Good morning. I was trying to take a screenshot of that. So, it says auto post. Let me mute this for a second. This will be the highlight of the day. It says auto post your live highlights to attract more viewers. But nobody watches the uploads anyway, so no thanks, right? Yeah. Nobody watches my uploads. Why auto post it? Who knows what's it gonna? Is it gonna post me hitting Bob, or is it just gonna show me doing something like this in the background? You know, no thanks. Anyway, pigmentation, what's up? Good morning. Waiting for this thing to turn on and start so we can. There we go. Oh no, hot mess. Aw, man. I mean, you know, you can tell me as much as you want in a public chat room. Alright, here we go. The timer. Okay, let's get this on Bob. Well, I hope your day gets better, for one. Alright, just getting the timer going. Alright, there it goes. So you're Eastern European, by the way? Pigmentation? So we're gonna start filming that, man, this is gonna be a good mix. I haven't played this mix before in here. Oh shit, it's a vocal trance song? Who's this singing? Huh, maybe it won't be so good. Nice, alright. There's gonna be a lot of videos. So it's gonna pretty much be once a week. And it's gonna be on YouTube, not here, because they're probably gonna be like 10-minute videos. And the climax, of course, will be in freaking Romania. I'm sending the invite. I'm saying I replied to the invite like tomorrow when I start to record it. So it'll be like once. Daisha, what's up? Thanks for like. So it'll be you know, I got I almost fell over. Nikki 6, thanks for the heart me. They see me trolling. Here, this is where everybody gets to a heart me today. A flex. Yo, and thanks for. We're gonna hit 1 million SpongeBobs at some point. I only have to live stream like 600,000 times more to do it. Yo. Too bad you only get one heart me a day. Alright. So here's the plan. Pigmentation is pigmentation still here? Alright, so here, check this out. So we're gonna have a weekly kind of like update. I wanna have Bob in the picture today. So we're gonna have like a weekly like probably 8 to 12 minute documentary, long format video, right? And it's gonna just be all the stuff leading up to Romania. We're gonna have a couple tournaments, like, you know, the whole Carolina Carnage thing is gonna be in there too. Man, I haven't heard this song forever either. Nikki, thanks for the like me or whatever it's called. The I'm ready, dude. What the fuck's it called? The I'm ready. I think I'm gonna skip this mix. Let's put something different on. Hang on. Let's try this. We're streaming till like 10:30. Maybe yeah, probably about 10:30. I have to go pay taxes in person somewhere. Yeah, dude, I totally couldn't remember what it was called. The I'm ready. Yeah, this angle's not working. But now it's gonna be really bumpy. The thing is, you know this problem I deal with these freaking floors. Woodland, you ended your live? Thanks for the likes and all that good stuff. I wish I could just have this virtual, like, so I can just see it while I'm swinging. Hey, what's up? Hold on. Now I can... Wait, what? You're too aware you're streaming? I don't understand. So what an angle. What if we did it the other way? Oh, I see what you're saying. It's better the other way. So y'all can see my pretty neck. That's all that you can kind of see on it. Well, I mean, it is the nature, I guess. The nature of the whole live streaming game, huh? Let me try this. Hold on. We're gonna experiment with some angles today. Not like a view called On Your Knees, but maybe that is what we should call this angle. Dude, this is so much better. Like, I don't have to, I'm not going like this the whole time. So here, should I turn this down a little bit? So here's the plan of the whole. All right, let's just finish to talk about the documentary. We're gonna start streaming, not streaming. I'm gonna start recording a weekly update, the road to Romania, right? And that's kind of a cheesy title. So I'm sorry this thing's just like bumping into the camera. Thanks for the likes. Misty, what's up? So here's the thing. It'll be it's gonna be on my YouTube. It'll be a 8 to 12 minute video every week. So the first episode is going to be me accepting my invite to Fight Romania. I need to post some things, just the whole outline. What's the thing they used to call in movies? The draft board or something? When you're submitting a script, or the screenplay thing. Do you know what I'm talking about? It'd have all the little windows of all the scenes and stuff like that. But we'll, just define what the whole thing's about. Get some workouts in. We gotta get a freaking million hits on Bob. Like I'm saying, we're going to like 10:30 or something. I have to go pay taxes. I'm supposed to be going on a date still at the moment, so unless I wake up and she hasn't texted me her address. Mr. Cola. Just made a steak, ate a steak. Vision board, is that what it's called? A vision board? Alright. Yo, Rebel! What's up, Rebel? I was just saying, I'm gonna start working on my documentary for fighting overseas. Not gonna upload it here because they're gonna be like 10-minute long videos, and we'll just see how it goes. I abandoned my YouTube channel like forever ago, so whether anyone watches it or not over there, we'll see. Whenever I hit this, so this cord is hitting Bob. That might make it shake too. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, I had a good bit of protein. I had a steak. Man, there's this Mexican grocery store here. The best thing is, like, you pay $8. Dude, I got $8 like a bag of, like, steak. It's crazy. The thing, I think it's lower quality, but I don't really care. The other thing, too, like, you gotta eat it in a day or two, or it all just turns that, like, gray color, Being one that doesn't like to waste food if possible, sometimes I've eaten that gray steak and it's disgusting, so. This is a great view. I might have to, you know what the best way to do it would be? Which I'm not going to be able to do it today, but I can hang this tripod off something vertically, so it's not even touching the floor. Whoops. The one tripod leg is sort of in my way, but whatever. Uh-oh, somebody got filtered. Who got filtered? Someone got filtered. A lot of times as I'm filtering it, it'll just like make it hidden. And then I can still read it, but I actually got filtered. Man, I was trying to comment on something in the live stream yesterday 3 times. It would not let me post it. To the point where I just gave up. Because by then also the the moment's passed, so it wouldn't even been funny anymore. Dude, I'm sweating already. Franco, what's up? Whoops. Oh! I just smashed the tripod. Sorry about that. Yo, Maximilian, how's it going today? Hope you're having a good day. It's windy as crap out here. Uh, it got cold, so we moved back inside. Thanks for the likes. So we moved back inside. I would have gone and done this outside, but I brought Bob in here. Anyway, get to listen to some music. Thanks for the likes also, Nikki. If we don't go on a date, perhaps we'll be hitting Bob again tonight. I don't know, man. What's up with these girls these days trusting dudes to pick them up? She's like, just pick me up at my house. I was like, all right. But still, you know, like, that's 3 of the last. That's like 50%. 3 of the last 6 dates I went on, they had me pick them up at their house. Well, no, the one was on the street, but the gas station. But she rode in my car to her house, so we still went to her house. It's just I drove her there instead of picking her up there. Yeah, I guess yeah. But at the same time, you know, anybody could. The one I met like in person, you know, like I talked to her like with a cold approach, and I took her to her. We drove to her house. Like she just got in the car. I even told her I was like, you know, like if you want to walk, I could meet you there. I was like, you don't have to get in my car. I was like, no. Because even though someone could be so nice, like how do you know these days? But anyway, how would you know any days? Yeah, but assuming I go out with this one tonight, once we're done live streaming, I gotta text her like, what's your address? And then I wake up and we either got the address or we don't. We'll be hitting Bob again later tonight. This is a different kind of view. What do you think, anybody out there? Good view, bad view? It's better for me to actually, I can just look at the screen. I don't have to sit here and freaking look to the side. I don't know, I never thought of this before. I'd put it right on Bob, but then it would just bounce. You think it bounces around a lot now. It would really be bouncing around. Jay! Yo! And Allin! Jay! Bro! How's it going today? Jay, I was watching Mo's videos, man. Dude, the weightlifting, throwing the hammers or whatever you call them, the kettlebell thing, dude, y'all are like 2 powerhouses. That's crazy, man. Dude, heck yeah, man. It's crazy. Here, let's see if it lets me. Dude. Alright. Let me tell you how shiesty this app is, man. Alright. Jay. So here, check this out. Jay, everybody in chat. Although there's only like 3 of us. Wowie, if you're there, what's up, man? There's only like 3 of us here, but everybody in chat. Show some love for Jay Throws, bro. Besides just fighting armor, you've been in the fan club for over 100 days. So check out what this app just told me, right? It just notified me. That's how I know that you've been in fan club for over 100 days, right? It's like, celebrate with them. I'm like, okay. And there's a thing that says go. So I clicked on go thinking it was going to have something maybe like I can gift something to you back. Like it have, sometimes there's a sticker like thanks so-and-so, whatever. So I click go and it tells me to ask you to level up in a gift. Isn't that nuts? Dude, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. We're gonna have, let me pause this. All right, here's an, oh, yo, Ollie, thanks for letting him cook. Because we're about to let him cook. So this app right here says, Jay Throws has been in your fan club. Jay, thanks for the roses. Jay's been in the fan club for 100 days. Celebrate with them. I click go. Wowie, what's up? Oh man, thank you, Wally, for the heart me. I click go, thinking it's gonna be like, okay, now I'm gonna maybe get to give back to you for being in the fan club for 100 days. So I click it. So what pops up? I'm gonna screenshot this right here. So it says encourage them to level up and reach more milestones, which means it's telling me to tell you to spend money. That's how shicey this app's all about this. This app doesn't this app pushes people to spend money. No one in here ever feel obligated to spend money. But that's what this app does. I'm taking a screenshot of this right here too. And that's gonna be another highlight of the day. Unveiling the because I don't think y'all ever know this stuff happens. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But it doesn't. It used to do something like it would have a sticker and it would show a sticker and it would say like thank you so and so. But no, not a sticker. It's telling me to tell you to spend money. That's how crazy it is. Yeah. Nice, man. Man, Jay, all the time. Oh. And anybody else in chat, man? Jay was fighting against me that day and was so nice, man. That helping each other out. Well, and you and Mo helped me when my armor broke. I was gonna throw in the towel, but y'all down at the castle tournament. If it wasn't for y'all, I was literally about to just walk out of that first round and take a loss. So just like in person, the whole Blue Hurt community is pretty cool. So we're gonna get a bunch of hits today. I don't know how many, but we got this. We got it in lock here. Like with the new view here, I can kind of look at chat and just do the thing. I don't have to keep looking to the side. It's a little better on my neck. But in a way, it's also kind of bad because I'm looking down. So I'm trying to keep my shoulder blades back and have some good posture, but... Anyways, so yeah, I got pee on me today at work, right before I was going home. Dude, it was so bad. Last night was so bad at work. And to top it off, I had to catheterize somebody. Yeah, Space Comics, thanks for... the heart, the likes, or whatever. Well, so here's what happened. Horribly busy night at work. I had to catheterize somebody, and I put a tube up their wiener to get the pee out. So anyway, it was just a one-time thing, in and out. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, dude. So, So I do it. Get it in there. You gotta hold it too, like this, you know. You get the tube in there. Drains. Yeah, dude. Just this is stuff we might have to look forward to one day. Drains out, right? I'm like, all right. I have these. It's all sterile, right? So because he's in such this awkward position, I'm like, all right. I'm gonna put my thumb over. You know how if you put a straw in a can of Coke, you can pull it out or something. And you take your thumb off and it'll come out. So I'm like, I don't want this shit. I don't want this pee getting all over the bed. Yeah, I had papers out, but I was trying to keep it all nice. So I'm like, all right. I was like, ready. I'm gonna take it out. I was like, yeah, go for it. So I put my thumb over the thing, gloves on. I'm taught with gloves. So I pull it out and I catch the end of it, right? So it's like a big flexible straw. I pull it out and I catch the tip. I was like, awesome. So I went to grab it with this hand because I was gonna just get all the garbage. And as I put it in his hand, it slipped out, and the thing unfolded. It went. It was some smelly pee too. So that's why I got a later start. I was getting washed up, dude. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, I had somebody getting a liter of fluids every hour. So annoying, man. Every hour, dude. Thank you, Space Comics. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about, like how. So I'm supposed to go on this date tonight. As soon as I get done live streaming, I gotta, because she's like, just pick me up. I'm like, all right. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 80% sure we're going out tonight. I told her I gotta take a nap. So when we get done live streaming, I'm just gonna text her like, what's your address? So when I wake up, I either have an address, or you can count on me live streaming later. But I'm like thinking, like, this is gonna be the 3rd out of 6 dates that I will pick them up, which is like, probably because I seem just like a nice guy, but you never know. Like, what if somebody was crazy but they're nice? Thanks for the likes. And the guy was a Vietnam vet. Dude, I was trying to treat him so nice because of that too. He's got shrapnel in him and everything. Crazy. I actually thanked him for his service twice because of the shrapnel, man. I'm trying to re-angle this tripod here. So here's a good thing we're talking about. The guy had. I don't think I get in trouble for talking about this stuff because I'm not talking about names. But anyway, the guy had stroke-like symptoms. Went to bed. Like, I'll wake up in the morning, it'll be better. No, it was so much worse. If anybody out there, you think you're having a stroke, go to the hospital. Like, don't just go back to bed. Because now it's so much worse and you can't do anything because it happened. You know what I mean? So that's my tip of the day. If you think you're having a stroke, get to the hospital. If someone drives you so they save the money on the ambulance, I don't care, but just go. You got 2 hours to get there that they can give you the medicine if you need it. After 2 hours, or maybe it's 4 hours, after that you're done. You no help. You know what I mean? Thanks for the likes. Were those likes, or is that just the brown colored door behind me going like this? No, it was the color of the door. Thanks for the likes that time. So I think I was going like this, and then I was seeing the brown. Well, now it's official. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, I went out in a suit of armor for a first date. So online, met this girl who's so here's the thing though, she lived 3 hours away, but we hit it off. And it's like, well, this isn't like a good rate. We both were agreeing, this isn't good distance for a relationship. I'm like, let's just go out once anyway. So we met in some small little town in Ohio, like halfway. And I wore my full suit of armor, and she wore one of her best, like, Ren Fair outfits. And, it's like some little local Mexican place, and I walk in, she's sitting at the bar, I was like, here we go. Me and armor. Yeah, it was. Me and armor, and she had this, like, pretty nice Ren Fair outfit, like, dress and all that stuff, so. I come walking down the steps, because you had to go down the steps to get inside, like, and I'm standing there, everyone's like staring at me. I'm just looking around like, I see her over there, hey. We only went out that one time though, because, like I said, 3 hours away, but it was fun to meet up and just like grab something to eat, get some drinks. The thing is, I was like, well, if I'm ever up at a Ren Fair your way, we should meet up, but I haven't, I never went up there. To a Ren Fair up there. New view, everybody. Now instead of looking to the side, I'm looking down. I'm gonna get a stiff neck. But I kind of like this, where if I could just have it right here. The problem is, then it'd really be in the way. This beat, this mix isn't bad, but and I listen to techno and stuff all the time. I know people say, well, doesn't it all just sounds the same? Honestly, I think all these songs just sound the same. Yeah, 39 years till 10 billion. This man did 10 billion strikes. Can you imagine that? I was thinking one day do a 24-hour live stream. Jay Throws, thanks for the SpongeBobs. I'm ready. You're ready. We all ready up in here. Bet you at 24 hours, I'd probably get 60,000 hits in a day. But we're gonna save that for next time. There's a chance I do this again. Yo, Wowie, thanks for the SpongeBobs. Y'all are too nice. So here's the whole thought. We get the million hits in, right? I'm certain it's gonna happen in less than a year. So that means we accomplished our goal. Say it happens on day 340. I'll have to. I'm switching over to more of a cardio workout in armor. Not always in armor, but live stream to get ready to fight in Romania. When I get back, it'll be Pensick time. So after Pensick, because I want to take this dummy to Pensick. Anyone who's here back in the days of the day 50. Though it was a really cool live stream every day there, like I don't want to be live streaming at Pensick every day. So after Pensick, which would mean like maybe I'll take a month off from hitting Bob live. We'll still have live streams, and then we'll start over. Maybe we can get 1 million hits in 200 days. That would mean some days when I'm off work and have nothing to do, that we stream for like 24 hours. I don't even know if this would break. I don't know. It might break the app. Thanks for the likes. Wowie, thanks for the likes. I streamed 24 hours straight. A lot of times. Back in the day on YouTube, I was probably like among the first people to do it. When Dark Souls came out. Dude, I used to do 24-hour live streams. The thing is, it only saves 12 hours of the footage. But either way, you know, I did stream for 24 hours. I'd sit here, but I was sitting down playing Dark Souls. Now, if I was going to stand up and hit Bob for 24 hours, it's a little different. A 24-hour live stream. And then maybe at the end, depending on like the, I don't know, maybe have it, someone at work was telling me I should do something like a subathon. Maybe have a subathon, so any new subs, any new super fans during that 24 hours will extend it by an hour. So it could end up being like, you get six new subscribers, maybe it'd go to like, we'd end up going 30 hours straight. But that'll be down in the future. I don't want to break this record that much, because if I do, then when I go to beat it next time, it'll be harder. And you know what? Nobody's gonna care except everybody who's here at least witnessed it, man. We'll be hitting that millionth hit, I'm telling you, and it's just gonna pass. The world is gonna go on. The world turns. Nobody's gonna be like, hey man, this guy just hit this thing 1 million times, except us. But that's what's important. I'm not doing this if I was doing this to be famous, I'd been like telling Time Magazine, man, look man, I could be the man of the year doing this. Nah, I mean not that, but you know, it's not something. Maybe I'd be trying to get a sword sponsorship. I have to get a new sword made for this tournament coming up, though. I've been looking at some options. There's actually a pretty decent looking dueling saber that they'll make for 180 bucks. Yeah, the journey is a destination. We're just doing it. Whatever happens. Ow! Smacked my knuckle off the tripod. I might have to take this off. At least the under part. Maybe just leave the whole thing off. I'm sweating. Big man visuals. New view. Thanks for the rose. How's it going today? Yep. Space Comics. Always good to see ya. I don't know what time I'll be on tomorrow. Most likely earlier in the morning though. It depends depends how the night goes. Nice. I'm glad you're doing good too. New view. See, you know, like I'm always doing this. Usually to this side. So my neck. You think you do this for a whole year straight? of always looking at chat right here, I'm probably going to develop a problem in my neck. So I'm trying to think of some new views. This up here is I should do the top-down view again. That whenever, I'm on the laptop. Yo, shit, almost 3,000K, guys. Y'all are too nice with that. I was just gonna say, like, it was a 2.4. I was gonna say thanks for 2.5, but well, it's over 3. Funny thing is, I don't see that the likes were hit, so my bad. Big man, yeah, Big Man Visual Sanctuary Bros again. All the, and all right. I told Nikki today. So this is what we're doing flexes for the Heart Me today. So I owe a couple. That's why I gave Nikki. I was like, this is what the prize is today. I know, lame prize. Dude, I'm so like, I'm so getting out of it. I'm slowly breaking the rules. I just don't feel like jumping around. I've been doing all this cardio now for my legs and stuff, and my legs are actually stiff for me to be like me moving like this right now. Like I got a bunch of lactic acid residue in those muscles or something, because man, they're kind of sore. The best prize yet, the double. Yo, oh man, I hope you're feeling better. Knight in shining armor. It's a new morning. I hope you got some sleep and that paid off. Yo, Big Man Visuals. Oh, how about that? You want to hear something crazy, y'all? Now I'll just go over it again. I never ask for gifts, so anything is your own free will, and I always appreciate it. Like this whole chart here, even it says that's all just going towards to try and offset my travel costs to go fight overseas. But anyway. First of all, Big Man, thanks for the 3 months. That's wild. Oh, the bow tie, it's right here. I don't think it would match the, I don't think it matched the shirt though today. Take that bow tie off. Oh man, no, that's not too much info. Yo, Veronica, that's fling that bow tie this morning. Dude, I got pea sprayed all over me today. That's my news from this morning at work. I worked for Christmas too, but I didn't mind it because I don't mind working holidays because patients and stuff. I kind of like to. I don't mind spending time with patients on holidays. Yeah, dude, it is crazy. I'll tell you the story again. What was I just talking about though, right before that? Before the bow tie fling. Oh, yeah. Bro, alright. Big Man, visuals. Knight in shining armor might come across this too, because you live stream and stuff too. Like, alright, so Jay Throws comes by, right? And it shows me, so it pops up that he's been in the fan club for over 100 days. Like, awesome. This is like the same song over and over. Regardless, so this message pops up. It's like, Jay Throws been in the fan club over 100 days. It says, click here to celebrate. So I'm thinking, awesome. Because he is, man, very gracious individual, and like, don't throw some gifts here and there and stuff. So I was like, awesome. I'm thinking maybe it's got some display, right? Maybe on the screen it'll be like, thanks, Jay Throws. So I click where it says go, and this window pops up that tells me to tell him to basically gift more to rank up even higher. That's how this app is, man. Oh, dude, yeah. So this app just loves you to spend your money. Thanks for likes. So here, before I talk about getting sprayed with pee, yesterday, I was saying on the live stream, because I hadn't worked for a couple days. I worked on Christmas Eve and Christmas. And Christmas people stay home. They don't want to come to the hospital. They wait till the next day. But anyway, you know, I was saying, man, there haven't been a whole lot of people with the flu. I was like, but just watch out, everybody, because everybody's talking about the flu being really bad this year and going around, right? I was like, I work at a hospital. I haven't seen it. Last night, man, there were people in the hallways. There were over 30 people waiting to be admitted, waiting for a bed, which isn't going to happen today either. So, they're getting treated, but the whole ER is full, and there's people in the hallways. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope despite that he had some kind of a decent Christmas. Dude, some guy was sitting in the hospital waiting for 3 days because Christmas Eve and Christmas, they don't do tests. So stupid. You can't get an MRI on Christmas or something. He would have been home for Christmas, but he was waiting around. He had to wait till the day after Christmas to get the test done. So stupid. If you have an emergency, definitely, like, go to the hospital, but if you get admitted and it's nothing that serious where you're stable enough, like, and it's on the weekend or holiday, you'll probably wait through it. Especially if you like an MRI, at least out here. I don't know, it might be different in like New York or some bigger city. But anyway, here's how I got splashed with pee. I got you. It was good till it wasn't. Sam, what's up, Sam? All right, so the last thing I did at work, I had to catheterize this guy, right? Christmas Eve, your brother's birthday. Oh, that's a crazy day for a birthday. Oh man. Now, I'm sorry that happened. What? Oh man. Are you okay from that? Mo! Oh shoot. I was just talking about you a little bit ago. Mo, I was saying how crazy that video is with you lifting all that weight, throwing those hammers, tossing the kettlebell, or whatever, over that huge bar they set. Oh man. I was talking about that earlier, actually. Are you alright? An 80 Oh my god. So they hit you. Yeah, that was a cool video. I liked it. That was a great. Everybody's posting these montages right now. That was a great one. Like 10-10, better than most of them that people are making. Boo the Hurt made a good one. See, there's this guy who fights for Detroit Fight Club, man. It wasn't a good highlight reel. There's just a bunch of clips of like, it wasn't hitting anybody. It's just like him going like this or something. They'll switch to something else. You don't like, there's no like sword. You know, he cuts rice with a sword. None of that. It's just like, he had a bad luck with his. Yo, Odins, what's up, Odins? I do. So, speaking of sabers, I found a set of dual sabers that I might just buy. That's the thing, I don't know. I might buy a new plastic buckler with these two plastic sabers. Just for the live stream. So, I do have a steel saber I train with, like, but sparse. It's a rare occurrence these days. The app hates me, as you can see. Like, this app doesn't. I don't know how y'all get me on your FYP, but somehow it happens once in a while. Ah, right. Man, I can't remember if it was 120 or 180 for both. If you search I think it's Hungarian. It was Hungarian. Look up maybe like Hungarian plastic sabers or dual plastic sabers. I don't remember which website it was on. Arm Street sells the plastic buckler. I forget who sells the saber duo. Heck yeah, man. Sickness. Some guy smashing you with his car. First car accident. Well, I would say at least if anything, at least they hit you instead of you hitting them. Yeah, it comes with a book. They're black plastic. See, I didn't look into the weights and stuff, but it comes with a book so you can learn it. I think it was Hungarian saber. That's the thing. I didn't save the webpage. It's in my search history. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh my god. You know, one time I had a guy who's probably over 80 years old smash my door in because I flicked him off. And, so I was leaving the bank. There's this woman and she stops. Enough room that I can get out. But so I'm in the exit from the bank. Probably not even 30 feet over is the exit from this like Italian restaurant, right? So she stops. I have enough room I could... Yeah, I know what you mean. The hard one to not to trust people, even people you like. Yeah, it happens, man. We can elaborate on that. So this woman stops. I can pull out. Yo, Johnny Wag, what's up? Just in time for the old person story. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing better. Yeah. So this woman, she starts going like this, and the guy's sitting there. It's totally clear. Nobody's coming either direction. She's got traffic stopped behind her, and she keeps going like this to the guy. The guy, he's probably 80 years old, and he's like looking, and she's going. So I was like, I'm pulling out of here myself. So as he starts pulling out. Now I have to go even faster because he was taking freaking like 10-15 seconds. So now I had to like floor it. So I am kind of cutting him off anyway. I pull up to like, this guy pops up like half onto the sidewalk beside me. I'm sitting there. So he's going, beeping the horn. Man, Johnny, another one. Any like good news though? This guy's beeping the horn. I can see him pointing and screaming, and I'm just sitting there at the red light. I was like, oh god, it's such a long light. So after like 30 seconds of him hitting the horn, so I look over at him, I make eye contact, and I go. And as soon as I put my hand back on the wheel, I see like he goes like this so fast like his hat falls off, and he opens his car door. And he goes into mine, and then he like, I don't know if he like even kicked it again. So I just like, and then boom, even harder. And then shuts the door and takes off. I was like, this MFer. So he goes through. So I go through red light, and I'm following this guy. So I call the police. I'm like, hey, this guy just bashed my door in. They're like, what? Like I was like road rage. I was like, I'm following him. I was like, I can tell you his license plate number. I'm like, all right, what is it? So I give him the number. I was like, what do I do? And they're like, well, you don't want to make him any madder by following around. And he's like, here's what we would do is we will take his license plate number, and we can go to his house and like I think they said arrest him or something. I was like, well, I don't want to get arrested. He's like 80 years old. I was like, I just wanted to pay for my door with probably has a huge dent in it. And we're like, well, it doesn't work like that. He's like, you have to press charges. And I was like, well, does that mean like you just write him a ticket? And he's like, well, it depends. Like he could go to jail. I was like, I don't want to go. I was like, forget it. So I stopped. Let the guy go. I flicked him off. I was like, well, I was like, honestly, officer. He's like, why don't you meet us? There's an officer at this parking lot. So I went. I told him, like, I felt bad. I made him do it. I think he was an idiot for not pulling out. But I'm the one who flicked him off and made him smash my door in. Plus, he's 80, and I don't want to. It's like, whatever, man. Drive around in my see? You never know, man. Yeah. I don't know. If I see it now, if he would have just done it, I feel like I instigated it. That's the thing, because I flicked him off. Had I not flicked him off, had he just pulled beside me and been screaming, and because I didn't look at him smash my door, different. But I felt like an instigator. Maybe I'm just too nice about that. Dude, yeah. He was, the woman's going like this, Knight, shining armor. She's going like this, and the road's totally clear. He's sitting at the wheel, and he keeps looking at her. So as soon as I'm like, screw this, I'm going. As soon as I start to get ready to pull out, so he goes, ooh, and then I had to like cut him off. Yeah. Ah, man. I would love to have a dash cam. Right. Yeah, only if you get caught. 1941? That's crazy, man. Yeah, I know. Do you know how I usually handle road rage incidents? Whatever. Somebody cuts me off. Oh well. Dude, I love when those. Do y'all ever get like caught up in a road rage incident? Like with, oh, wait, I haven't hit bump. I'm just checking the timer, making sure this thing's still counting. It is. All right. We're streaming for another 53 minutes. I was just checking because sometimes you'll hit Bob the Apple pause. True. Yeah, I mean, I felt like an instigator in that situation. I was like, whatever. Yo, Mo. Thanks for the Romania tickets. Oh. Thank you for the gifts. Always, y'all are too nice. Thanks for the Rosa. Do you know, like, if I flick somebody off and then they smash my car door, I know that's a big jump. You're actually crossing the line. Casey, thanks for the rose. It's a whole elevate to whole other level. But when they said the guy could go to jail, oh my god! I was doing flexes for Heartme's earlier, so now we'll do the dude. I have nothing to offer for that. The Arnold pose. No, that's a dumb pose. Mo, thank you for that. Dude, I know, it's crazy, man. We're just hitting the dummy, everybody. Well, thanks. Like, you know, I'm sure I can buy the ticket stuff. I'm just saying, you know, but it does. I'm gonna try. Everything goes towards, you know, the Romania trip. We're gonna have a whole documentary about it too, dude. That's just insane, Mo. Thank you again. Guess what? I bet you. So I have a whole thing now too, where when I make the highlight videos, I'm trying to have a I'm not trying to encourage gifts. I'm just saying, but now there's gonna be like the top 3 gifters. I bet that probably puts you up there. When I make I'm trying to do like 3 or 4 days in one highlight video, because when I upload every single day, it's kind of monotonous, right? Every thumbnail is me like this, but with a different outfit. You want to watch the same video of me every day like this? And then, you know. So anyway, but just say now, I try to add a new thing. I used to do the whole the gifter thing, but then it took so much time to type everybody's name every day. The good news, Emma. Oh, what's up again, Emma? For one, and thanks. Thanks to Rose Emma. We go. We better watch out. We might have money, this extra money to spend in Romania. Maybe I'll be balling and come back with a Romanian wife. Maybe, just maybe. Here, I got a better shield to do it with. Well, the Romania trip. And it's not, I'm not saying like, hey, pay for my vacation to Romania. I'm going to fight there, that's the thing. We're making a whole documentary about it, because why not? But the documentary will be on my YouTube. Here we go. Oh gosh, I'm getting a puzzle piece, everybody. It says, we've detected inactivity during your current live stream. Complete the verification to continue your current... Yeah, it's a lot of inactivity here, everybody. Alright, I gotta do this puzzle piece or it's gonna end the live stream. I can't see chat at the moment. Let me just take a screenshot of that. We're having a whole lot of complaint videos about this app today. What if I just exit out? Oh man, it gave me a different puzzle piece. Nice, we completed the challenge. No! Whoa, man, how about that? Ah ha ha. So when did this happen, Johnny? Well, and second of all, congratulations. Oh man, that is some good news. Oh wait, Oh, I didn't know. Maybe, yeah, because we haven't really talked, Shining Armor, about that. Yeah, I qualified to fight in Romania. The first episode will be me. We're going to have a whole documentary about it. It's going to be a weekly thing, or at least bi-weekly. Oh, a month ago. That's why. You've been busy. That's why we haven't... Besides the doctor stuff, man. Yeah, you had other stuff to do. I got it. That's cool, man. Well, congrats on that. Dude, I gotta get this mix off here. This is just like a... Like, I always tell people, when people say about techno, doesn't it... It all just sounds the same. I'm always like, no, it doesn't. But every one of those songs sounds the same. Yo, I did. So, I had a birthday kind of recently. I don't like ever tell people it's my birthday, like even in real life. Like don't feel bad. Like don't feel bad that I didn't tell y'all. Like I even tell people at work. I just had a birthday, you know. My one work friend who doesn't work anymore sent me a text. Woodland, thanks for the. So I never mention it, but so check this out. Well, I appreciate it. So I got $100 Target gift card from my mom, right? And I was sitting here with my daughter, and she's playing Sims 4, and it takes so freaking long to load. And the other thing, if I play Warframe, dude, I miss on Warframe. If you're trying to like get out ahead of everybody in your group to like be number one in the kills, you want to wipe out all enemies. If you're on PS4, it lags so bad that you spawn in late, and then you're behind everybody. So, and it takes forever to load. And I'm sitting here, and I was like, wait a second. I was like, because I never go shopping. I was telling my daughter, I was like, I bet you have more Target gift cards. I had 3 of them. So for like 3 years, I haven't used Target gift. My mom always gives me a Target gift card, and I haven't used them. I was like, holy shit. I swear in for my daughter, I'm like, holy shit. $300. I was like, do you realize this is $300 off a PS5? I was like, we should just go get it. So we did. Wowie. What's up again, Wowie? Dude, so that's what I was saying. was like, it's like a coupon from PlayStation, except it's through Target. So I was like, shit, I don't have an excuse. I was like, let's go. Heck yeah, this is the new view, everybody. By the way, it's not too loud. The hits aren't too loud, is it? Yeah. I'm so glad I just never went to Target to spend the gift cards. I'm glad that they don't expire either, you know? It's so much better, man. The loading times are great. The PS4 is just like back up. We're back to current technology. Nice. Alright, good. So I had it up here or below, but it's in the way. I'm gonna get a stiff neck from like kind of like looking down on it. It's so much nicer though, because now I'm not looking to the side. I was saying that earlier. I'm always looking to the side. Yeah, that's what it was called. I said this is because I pictured. Did I ever tell you about that date I went on? Is there anybody here that I should be talking about this in front of? I went on this date 2 years ago. Here's another dating story. Here's a dating story. Dude, I forget about these. Y'all, you know, me and the dating stories. So I went on a date. I never told this one before. I forgot. So we go out to... Right. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God, Allison, of all the timing. All right. Let me get this hat back on. This is my original look from the day. All right, so I go on this date. I meet her at this bar. I don't like to meet in bars and stuff like that. But anyway, so we meet up. So we're sitting there, and like after like 2 or 3 drinks, and I think it would have happened anyway. But she's like, I just want to take you back to my place, and you can do anything you want. And I'm like, look at me, this goofy ass dude, you know. I'm like, anything, huh? And she's like, anything. I'm like, all right. So after, so we get up in her place, at her place. As soon as we get in the door, man, like making out, whatever. So I had her up against the wall, right? Like kind of push up into it, and so we're making out and stuff like that, and so after a couple minutes, I go like this, and I kind of slightly push down a little bit, like we're like, so I put my hand up here. I'm like, and I'm probably pushing this hard by now. I'm like. All right, didn't work. Take the hand up here again, and I'm like, so now I'm like struggling, like, and she goes, and like stands straight up and goes, make out again. So I try one last, like, and she'll go, and like stand straight up and go. So then she goes, what are you doing? And I said, you said do anything. I was like, why? I was like, why? And it started this argument. She's like, well, not that. I'm like, I forgot about that story. Well, not that. I'm like, well, what the hell? I was like pushing down pretty hard too. And she'd be like, and then she'd like stand up real quick, go. Seamstress. Thanks, Heart Me. I was saying we get flexes for Heart Me today. Believe it or not, I still haven't gone to lift weights yet. And to go popular, as always, Seamstress. We go back more than like 180 days. Oh no! Oh, you left PA? How'd you leave me like that? What? You don't have to dox yourself, but where are you at now? If you don't want to tell me, it's fine. Man, didn't like it here, huh? Yeah, she go. Uh-uh. It's 30 in Texas? Yeah, we can do we can reenact it again. Yeah, she's like, Woodland. You can she's like, I want you to take me to back to my apartment. You can do anything you want. Okay. Up against the wall. Put that hand up there. She'd like stand up and like do this little shake thing. Oh no! Oh man, I remember Allison watching that. You should have hit me up. I'm on the direct route home. Could have hung out for a day. I'm sorry to hear that didn't work out. That sucks, because you made a huge freaking sacrifice to come out here. I remember watching that video, the breakfast video. It was breakfast or dinner or something. Ah, shoot. I'm sorry. That sucks. Hopefully it wasn't during the holidays. The worst time is breaking up in the holidays. Maybe not the worst. Maybe it's better. They didn't have to spend money on the gifts. Why would he not want to be with you? Dude is fucking insane. Allison, a 12 out of 10. Fuck. That's well, I mean, you know, how life goes. Shit, I'm on my, I went out with some girl, Woodland. I showed Woodland a text. I thought everything was great. She's like, what'd she text me, Woodland? Like, she's like, you're so hot, you're fit, in shape, fun to be around, but I just don't want to date you. I was like, what the fuck is this? That was messed up, man. She gave me all these comments. She's like, I even told you my deepest, darkest secret. but I don't want to date you. What the fuck? Yeah, Johnny, this weather... The weather is bad. Seamstress, that is, yeah. I know, Seamstress, I know it's got to be 180 days or something like that, for sure. Sorry, I just got to that. Yeah, I don't know. No. No, man. Oh, Johnny. I'm sorry, Johnny. I just read that, too. Condolences, man. Yeah, Woodland saw the text. She gave me like 5 super good compliments and says, but I don't want to date you. Fucking weird, man. Sorry, I'm swearing now. People, right? Johnny, I'm sorry, man. Gotcha. Yeah. Well, so you come back out this way. Make this get off the highway right before you get off the Pennsylvania to the Pennsylvania West Virginia border. That's so messed up though, because that's a huge move to do that. Well, anyway, that's how it goes. Fuck. I thought it was cold here. I bet it's freezing back there where you're from. Yeah, dude, I started reading that message. I thought she's like you're what is she like? You're attractive, you're fit, fun to be around, nice guy, like, and then, but I don't want to date you. No way. Heck yeah. That's some good news. Sorry to hear the bad news too, man. Yeah, I shared my deepest, darkest secret with you, but I don't want to date you. Hoping, so what'd she say, like, she's like, I understand if you don't want to be friends, I'm being cautiously optimistic. And I was like, I don't need a fucking new friend. Oh, fun to be around. Dude, we had a blast. I thought it was great. Dude, I don't know, man. Whatever. Another doctor, man. I'm like 0-8 for doctors. There's another doctor. I'm supposed to meet this girl tonight. She's also in the medical field, so we'll see. I found... Dude, this sounds like... These sound effects are straight from, like, the Adventures of Link on Nintendo. Yo! Dude, you're in for life. They make the first move. Do y'all know what a choosing signal is? I'm not even hitting Bob anymore. Y'all know what, like, choosing signals are? That is, like, the number one. That is S tier choosing signal. Yo, need sleep. Holy shit. And you got a new picture too, right? Bro, everybody's pictures are changing. Right? Don't you have a new picture now? Huh. I think. It just strikes me as you do. I'm rewinding the song. That was, I need to hear the sound effects again. Plus, what song? It was Adrian Front, The Edge. I'm gonna have to look up that song later. Oh, first tattoo? Oh, man. Yo, Allison. All right. That's the, Allison, thanks for having me. I'm so sore from doing cardio. Like, I'm getting lazy with the heart maze. You know how I usually do 100 hits. Nikki 6 is the first one to donate one a day. I was like, I don't want to be jumping around. I was like, Nikki, this is what we get. I was like, flex. My rewards are going downhill. My legs are pretty sore to be jumping around. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna be going hard together, man, on this cardio. Dude. And Johnny, yo, Chad, what's up? Y'all know, if you don't know what a choosing signal is, like, just Google the term. Johnny, her making the first move is like, it is like the top move out of all, the top thing. Choosing signals are like how they look at you. Do they touch you? You know what I mean? Like, do they laugh at your jokes even when they suck? Do they, you know, all this, there's ranks, you know, if you rank. I'm a black pill theorist. You can't talk about black pill. It's supposedly, like, you get banned on YouTube or something. Probably on this app, too, talking about black pill theory. Iron Chiefs, what's up? Yeah. Heck yeah, man. Do you know what happens to me? The days, whenever I, like, bump up my cardio to another level, I actually usually get sick for a couple days. And I don't know why. But that's what happens. I'm just checking the counter to make sure that's still counting. It is. Nice about the stretching. All right. I gotta wait for my legs to stop being sore again to get back to the stretching, but I'm on the same page as you right there. Oh, I hit the tripod again. We got a half hour, 31 minutes, and I gotta go pay taxes on my rental property. I'm driving out there to do it in person. I don't trust sending it in the mail. Thanks for the likes. I gotta go spend $1,200. Sucks. Well, I've had it sitting aside because taxes at the end of the year. Yo, need sleep. You too. I hope I miss a message in between. I hope you haven't been talking. I haven't seen it. Need sleep. Good to see you again. Yeah, the taxes, paying taxes suck. Dude, when I was working overtime during COVID, they were taking 56 I think 56% out of my checks, which is crazy. Woodland, what is that? Dude, it's a 2026? Here's the sound effects I wanted to hear. Dude, I'm telling you, that's from Nintendo. From Legend of Zelda. Link, too. Anyone as old as me recognize that? It's over. Anyway, I swear it's from that. I'm gonna look up that song later and I'm gonna compare it. I'm gonna find a Nintendo song. I'm gonna compare the sound effects. Anyway, nobody cares about that in chat. I'm probably sure. Thanks for likes. Thanks for putting up with me. I will do anything you want. Okay. Jeeps, you missed that part of the story thing. I can't believe I forgot about it. I will slowly, the more I live stream, I will eventually remember every weird dating story. I mean, that's not weird. It's just kind of whatever. Kind of funny. Yeah, the tunes are tuning. I'm telling you, that's from a Nintendo game, man. Dating story. Well, hopefully tonight isn't a bad one. I don't know, man. I don't bank on it till it happens. That's why sometimes I don't even talk about it, because if it just goes like for a date, or if you get flaked on or something, you know. Here's a weird one. I hardly ever get stood up, but I was talking to this girl named Ashley. And I went to this bar. There's a bar here in Pittsburgh that's pretty cool. It's like kind of quiet, chill, dark lighting. It's all like like really nice furniture, so it's comfortable. You can talk. And I'm sitting there. Like, this isn't that big of a story, but it's kind of weird. So I'm sitting there, and so I ordered a drink. I'm still texting this girl, and she's like, "I'm running late." I was like, "All right." I was like, "We'll just get here safe, you know, no rush." I was like, "I'm gonna grab a drink." You know, 15 minutes go by. I text her. I was like, "How late?" and people. So the bartender, this guy, he's like, "Did you want to order food?" I was like, "No." I was like, "Not yet." I was like, "I don't know." Or I said something like, "I don't know. I'm waiting for Ashley." And he goes, "Oh." He goes, "Okay." So he walks away. Then this girl comes over who's working there. She's like, "Hey." Doesn't say like, "Do you want something?" She just kind of looks at me. She's like, "Hey." I'm like, "Hey." And she's like, "Did you need me?" I was like, and she's like, "I'm Ashley." I was like, "Oh, I meant I was waiting for a girl named Ashley here." I was like, "That's funny." Then the girl beside me with her friend looks, she's like, "Huh." She's like, "My name's Ashley too." That's the story. My Ashley never showed up. Yo, 15K. Too nice, everybody. Thanks for smashing those likes, but like the like button repeatedly. That was a weird one. Y'all are too nice with that button. I was wondering why the girl that works here, she doesn't say like, "Do you need something?" She just kind of looks at me puzzled. She's like, "Hey." I was like, "Hey." I didn't say anything else. She's like, Did you need me? Kind of like, is it Skyrim or what's the word to go? Need something? Need something? Oblivion or something like that. Dude, just so if anybody doesn't know, because yesterday live stream, anyone who's here yesterday, I was gonna say this earlier, bro. Actually, where to go? It's the weirdest. All these Ashleys. Another one turns around. Oh, she's like, oh. She's like, my name's Ashley too. Well, my Ashley didn't show up. That's only happened to me a couple times. I'm usually better. I should have realized it going back that it was probably just I was probably gonna get split up. Whoa, 2.5 hour drive? Yeah. You're Ashley, but not the right Ashley. Either you. You want to be my Ashley, then no. Oh my god, dude. I should have. She was this girl I was talking to for a little bit on FetLife that said she was gonna be in town, and I should just realize it didn't seem like it was it just, you know, whatever. She just seemed flaky, just with how I didn't read. I was too mesmerized by the looks, by her profile. I am very shallow in a way, where shiny shit catches my attention, man. I've always been like that. I can't help it. I was blinded by it that time. Yo. Oh, Johnny. Oh, yo, you're leaving now. Johnny. Great news that you had today about being in a relationship. I'm sorry, man, about Grandpa, man. That actually, that was something bad to hear, but I'm glad you share stuff when we talk about stuff, man. My dad died when I was 16, man. You ever want to need to talk, man, always hit me up. Good old FetLife, yeah. Dude, I've had some crazy, I got this thing in my attic, man, that looks like you can, rope somebody up to it, you know. And there's a lock on the door. I don't even know why there's a lock on the door. But when we moved in, my friend is he's like, why does this have why does this have a big thing on here for a padlock? I was like, I don't know. But anyway, I posted some pictures up there, man. I actually got some dates from that shit. Weird. I don't know, man. I kind of get over that stuff. I used to I used to meet up with these women, and I'd take a notebook and a pencil, or a pen. I never use pencil. And I would sit there, and we would go through all these things, and I would create scenes. And I'd be like, you play it all out. The first date, you don't do anything, so you meet up. It's like a job interview. I have my notepad. I have a bunch of specific questions, because I might not be able to play that role either. You know? That's how I used to be on there. I kind of got over. It was so demanding, though. Some of that shit. That one time at band camp. Yo, do you really? I got to sing. Does yours have a padlock though to that room? That's a good thing to have, man. I'm telling you what, I took pictures up there, standing in the middle of it. I actually got a lot. That was my most popular picture that I had people DM me about. But yeah, man, freaking padlock. My friend's like, why would they lock this room? I was like, I don't know, man. Thanks for the likes still. If I sit there, I'd take it so serious. You go out, you even have to drink. You go out, meet up. You could go to the TJ Fridays or Applebee's. You just talk about it. Okay, what are you looking for? Okay, yeah, you just make the whole. It's like you interview them. Yeah, that could work. Or no, honestly, that's out of my scope of practice. That's a little too crazy for me. Dude, I had. Oh my God. I had a friend in college, and he was dating this girl who told him to punch her in the face. And he did. And she liked it. I was like, man, so you know what I mean? I couldn't do that. If I was interviewing some girl and she's like, and then, and then like halfway through, I want you to punch her in the face. I'd write it down, but at the end, I'd be like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Oh, yeah. Fed meetups are cool. I haven't been to one for so long. Like, that's cool if you want to get punched in the face, but that's not my thing. I mean, you can do some crazy stuff. I'm not punching someone in the face. Yeah, you're talking about you'd have like just no holds barred kind of conversations about stuff in public like that. Yo, oh man, hey, I was dating oh man, dude, I don't know. You want me to send you pictures of the best one I ever met off FetLife? Woodland. Woodland is my authenticator. Dude, I'm telling you. Oh, dude. And yes, all right. I will. You can see why, because she has this picture where she has this handcuff on this chain link fence. Song Strong! Yo, Song Strong! Thank you for the rose. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing awesome. Oh, we got 19 minutes to go. Well then, I will send you the pictures. But here's the thing. So she had this picture like where she has a handcuff to chain link fence, and I was like, that was probably a hint of what was to come. Very, very minute detail. I'm not going to talk about what was to come on here. Yo, Emma! Jeez, I better stop talking about all this shit, huh? Emma, thanks for the rose. My goth girlfriend, the guy that she got with, was so goth, man. Like he was... You look at the both of them, you can tell who's who. With the hair and all that shit. Well, she had more like, longer hair. But you know what I mean? Like, she's so much better off with that guy. Alright, cool. sometimes I know, we're going off a little tangent about Thanks, Woodland. I hope she's doing well, man. I used to tell her she was going back to school. She you know what she does for a job? Fills out paperwork and does math at a desk. Doesn't even have to get up. I'm telling her, don't go back to school for that. This is like 2 years ago or something. I'm like, AI is gonna take your job. It's like, no, it isn't. I was like, trust me. I was like, you need to get out of that field. Unless you're gonna be like the higher up, you don't go to school for something. Sit at a desk filling out paperwork or calculating numbers. I just hope she does well. Like I said, I'm happy she found a more goth guy than me. I'm not that goth. I'm goth, but I don't look it. Like, I might know all the music. I might wear like black all the time, but I'm not like goth. You know what I mean? The guy she's with, so much better for her than me. Yo, Song Strong, thanks for the likes. See, it sucked, man. The last time I talked to her, she came to one of my cage fights. She even met my daughter. And she came to one of my cage fights, man. It was a Saturday. I fought. I won. She used to come to my events, man. I won in a cage match, and then we hung out for a little bit. Kissed. See you later. Talk to you later. I'm texting her. Never answered. We've been dating for like fucking forever. Then so after like a day or two, I don't sit there and I might double text. I rarely triple text. Do you know what I mean? Like the third time in a row without an answer. I was like, whatever, man. A week later, I was like, hey, I don't know what I did. And she's like, well, I'm just not ready for a relationship. I'm like, fucking, it's no different than, I didn't tell her, but I'm like, it's no fucking different than right now. I was like, what do you think this is? Anyway, whatever. I'm not hitting Bob enough, that's for sure. We got to hit Bob. I hope everybody thinks this view's a little better, because we'll do it every once in a while. It's gonna give me a stiff neck, because I don't know if you can see it, but let's look from the side. Is this bad posture? Yeah, look at that. Dude, I spent years as a ballroom dancer to have this perfect posture, and I've ruined it. Tell you what, man. I should have made that armor video dancing with my, like, shave my eyebrows? Who does that? Goth people? What? No, guy... Oh, guy liner, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say I never wore, like, eyeliner. I've had a very few times where I kind of thought it added to the, like, the look for the day. So, some girl used to compliment me on it. Like J.D. Vance's eyeliner, you know? That's not that noticeable, but you can tell that the dude uses eyeliner. I was J.D. Vancin. Y'all know that he does eyeliner, right? Look at his pictures. I'm telling you. He's got those big kind of bulge things. So he actually has, if you're a black pill theorist like me, it's all about looks. That's the whole reason the girl's gonna like you is about your looks. Y'all can argue different, but she's gonna make up her mind in a split second. If you have these big puffy eyelids like I do, J.D. Vance is a little lucky because his brow kind of covers it up. And if you look to offset that, he actually looks, I'm telling you, man, he wears eyeliner. You want to have eyes that are perfectly symmetrical, that are like straight across. You don't want to have a slant like I do. You don't have these big puffy eyelids like I do either. Do you think so, Odins? Oh, Odins is still here. What's up, Odins? Or you're back. What's up? If you look at not every picture, but I'm telling you, there's pictures where I think he has eyeliner. And not just speaking of that, I actually saw, even besides that, I saw a video where someone else on YouTube where someone else thought he did too. Oh, man, Odins. Thanks for the watch time, Odins. I will have Woodland verify my FetLife, she'll argue that the goth girl from FetLife was the best. I'll show her who I think my best was. And she's my vetting, my authenticator. And I don't know, man. I'm just like a 5, if I'm lucky. I'm just yeah. I'll show you when I get off here. We got 12 minutes, everybody. Oh, yeah? Do you know what? Do you know my daughter, out of all things, has, like, the perfect eyelashes. She's never gonna have to buy, if she wanted to buy fake eyelashes, they already look like it. It's kind of crazy. I don't get them from me, huh? Look at my big puffy eyelids. Look at that big nose scar from my last fight. This year I'm getting my tooth fixed. I had all this teeth damage from fighting. And the part where they replaced this is like it turned color. It looks bad. Maybe that's why I keep getting dumped. Yeah, yo, Knight Shine Armor. Yo, you know I used to always call you Mr. Perfect. I don't think I ever said, except maybe the first time that we talked, your full old last name. You know who I really feel bad for is my friend Daisha, who comes here, because, you know, her name is Daisha, but when you see what it comes, it says, I always tell her I feel so bad. What the World was here one time too. Yo, dude, I like that name too. Because Daisha comes, her screen name is I don't know my dad, like 415 or something. Because someone else must already had that screen name. But I was like Daisha. I was like, man, I always feel so bad when I read your screen name. I don't know my dad. Because it comes with a second name. I think it's different now. Now we'll always say like Woodland Realm or Knight in Shining Armor. It doesn't say like, I don't even know what my backup name is, but I'd always just use the other name. Old TikTok. Because I'd be like, hey, who's this? And then they'd be talking like, oh, that's you. I was like, well, that's weird because it said you had a different name. 10 minutes of hitting Bob. We're probably not even like 2,200. We're behind the count for the day. If I don't end up going on this date tonight, we'll see what happens. I'm getting off here. I'm driving about 40 minutes to go to the tax office in the next county over. I'm going to pay my taxes on this rental property. Coming home, going right to bed. I'm texting this girl tonight, what's your address? If I wake up at like 3 o'clock, ow, hit the tripod again. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, she hasn't answered. I might even just unmatch her because I'm not going through this shit again where I'm not going to like start driving out there and then be like, because she lives like an hour from here, which is in my radius, an hour or less. No, is it snowing there? It's sunny. See my nice Victorian diamond windows? Holy shit. Look at everything. Can you see the shadows? That's that wind gust. Oh my god. I need to stop by my rental and make sure no trees are getting blown over. What? Snowing? You're not that far from here. We got the same wind, but yeah, it's sunny out. Nice day. It looks like beach weather. The wind is insane. We get these wind... Do you get wind like that down there? Because we get wind like that up here. We get these stupid windstorms, and they blow the siding off my house. I think I got it fixed this time. I only lost one panel this year. But I hate when I come home after a windstorm and all my siding's in the next freaking lot. Well, I'm just gonna say this: if I'm not going on this date tonight, my daughter's staying. My daughters are staying at her mom's. If I don't have an address by the time I wake up, I think I'm just gonna unmatch this girl. I am pretty sure that she should. It's the one I was talking with you about, Woodland. Fucking amazing. But she uses a little bit of the face filters, a little too much. So sometimes I don't know, man. We'll use after the face filters. Seven minutes to go. Yeah. See, the thing is, we've been talking nonstop for ever since I got dumped from the compliment woman, who's like, you're so nice and fit and attractive and nice and fun to be around and funny, but I don't want to date you. I deleted that conversation, and we've been talking like every day, like all throughout the day. But you know my rule of three is you keep 3 conversations going, because one's gonna ghost you, the other is most likely gonna flake. If you're lucky, then you keep refreshing it. If you start talking to 3, you go invisible on the app, so you don't risk getting any more matches and wasting them. Because honestly, I mean, to be a nice person, as soon as you go out with somebody, and if you make physical contact with them, it's just my opinion, but you need to stop talking to the others. You know what's even stupid? Yeah, you talking about the one tonight? So I'd screenshot you that one, but the app doesn't let you take screenshots. The thing is, dude, she's 28, she's wearing this skirt with these high heels. Like I said, I'm attracted by shiny stuff. But you keep 3 conversations going, and if you that way, if you do, you make any physical contact besides a hug. But if you kiss somebody, you need to stop talking to the other ones. And you know the one that gave me all the compliments? Do you know, did I tell you that she waited for me? I even told her I was going out with somebody when we first started talking. You know, it was like days went by. I didn't hear back from her. Oh. Yeah, I know, right? That was crazy. Thanks for the 3 of us hanging out still. You know what I mean, everybody? We averaged this wasn't bad today. We hit double digits. 198 days into it. Almost 200 days. The app hates me, man. But anyway. Man, Danny Shorn. I don't know if she's coming by here, but TikTok just let me know she's online. Maybe she'll stop by. You know why? If Danny comes by, it's because we got 5 minutes left. And if Danny comes by, we're hanging out for another 10 minutes. That Woodland, I gave you her. I sent you her profile. She's the one that had the dots. That wears the dots. She's been here a couple times. She's like one of the best femme fighters in Boohurt. I'm telling you what, man. She's the one that had the. Yeah, dude. She's the one that had the sword go through her helmet and out the eye slot. Dude, crazy. The first time I met her was at an event back in like 2019 or something. But yeah, she's so good and so cool. That's why I shared her profile with you. Heck yeah, man. Yo! Oh no! Isn't it so funny? I'm about to just ban somebody. Not because it's a bad topic, but I just don't want to deal with I don't want to talk about that shit in my chat room. The guy here doesn't that suck whenever you type something and TikTok hides it, that only I can see it, so I can get the heads up and ban you before you talk about it anymore. It's just political stuff. I don't care if you talk about political stuff. You get one comment. If you come in and make a political comment, everyone else gets to have one back. Then if it gets out of hand, the original person gets banned. I just don't want to talk about it. It does. It's kind of funny. The guy who used to come in and he'd always say, "We love Trump here." And I'd be like, "All right, man." I was like, "That's cool." I was like, "I'm glad you love him." I was like, "But everybody in here gets to respond to you." I was like, "And you only get to say that one time. Anytime you come through, if you're grandfathered in, make your comment." I was like, "Don't make another." And the one day that he made 2, I was like, "I told you." I was like, "You broke the rules." It does change the whole life. Who wants to be sitting here talking about, well, now I'm talking about it. So anyway, there's a lot of wind outside. We got 2 minutes to hit Bob. Dude, I couldn't tell you. Woodland, I don't know if I we talked about this one. I'm gonna send you the verification pictures of. A while. I think I only talked with her about you. I don't know. Yeah, all this air. Some magical force is blowing the air through where you're at, where I'm at. Who else is in here saying the wind? Isn't it weird, like, how you get weather reports from around the country through a chat room? No. I actually didn't even bother to text her. I thought that was funny, though. I thought it was probably true. That's probably just not guys in the city. It's probably just in general. Like, guys, you know, that... Yeah, it was... I just didn't want to bother with it. No, this is the one that I think I told you that I used to get the hotel room the night before because I was working at night. Did I not talk to you about this? Yo! VDV! Oh my god, VDV hater! We got 1 minute to go on the live stream, so we're gonna hang out for a couple minutes to say hi. Oh, we gotta hit Bob. We're hitting Bob till 10:30. She's the one that I used to meet. That I used to get the hotel room. Yo, about the Gambeson. Oh, it's 10:30. Let's see what number we're at. Heck yeah, man, about the Gambeson. That's good news. All right, I'll tell you the whole story. I thought we talked about that. My problem I have. All right, get it? I'm talking. This is talk. VDV, yo, thanks for repost. So here, let's just hit Bob a little bit more. VDV, how's it going? You're getting your Gambeson? Heck yeah. I tell you what, man. I wish a speedy delivery for that. Canned Abyss. Oh my god, bro. I was gonna end this live stream already. What's up, man? This is what I've been doing for the heart me's today. I've been doing some lower body cardio. Nikki 6 came in. I said, here's this is a flex for the heart me's. Here's what we're gonna do. Cannabis. Holy shit. Cannabis goes back 150 days ago. I think when we first started hanging out on here, man. Good to see you. Thanks for the heart me. If you all haven't heard, because I haven't talked to a couple of you for a while, man, I'm fighting in Romania in July. For Buhurt, for the freaking world championship shit. Alright, when this song's over, then we'll end the live stream. Whew, moving states, man. That's crazy. Allison, who's in chat here earlier, moved freaking across half the country and then moved back. That's the thing, man. I don't know how it works over there, because I don't want to come back with like a $40,000 T-Mobile bill because I use all the data. I'm not doing too bad. Thanks for asking, for one. I'm awake from last night still. After this song, I have to drive to the tax office. I only get a 2-hour window to get there. So I kind of have to get off here, after this song. Because I like this song. So, that's the thing, okay. I'm gonna look it up, man. As long as I can figure it out, we're doing it. Even if I had to maybe rent a smartphone or something that's Romanian, maybe I meet some Romanian girl hey, can you log into my TikTok and live stream for me? Record me. She'd probably log in and delete all my shit. Could you imagine if that happened? If you met some girl hey, let me use your phone, log into TikTok and then live stream this event for me. She'd be sure daddy. And then as soon as she's you recording? She's yeah. Scroll through delete account. Wouldn't that be nuts? It could. I wouldn't trust somebody to do that. So this guy, I'm sure it's not something that anybody else has never done. Our friend Alex, one of the fighters who passed away this year, super cool guy, man, and he was really funny too. So if someone was ever can you get a picture of us standing in front of this statue? He'd be yeah, sure. Yo, VDV, thanks for the share. So he'd take the phone and he'd go, all right. So he'd be okay, here, I'll make it. So he'd actually flip it. So it's looking at him. So he'd be going making faces, taking 80 pictures of himself. Then he'd flip it around, and then he'd take one of them or two of them. He'd be got it. So they get their phone back, and then they probably look, because they'll say, how's this look? They're oh, it looks good. Thanks. You're yeah, no problem. And then they walk away, and then they look, and they see probably their 3 or 4 pictures he took filled with 80 pictures of him going. Funny shit. He'd just stall. Well, alright, I haven't used an iPhone before, but he'd be going. They'd probably what is this dude doing? You ever watch Mr. Bean? Mr. Bean had that Mr. Bean had an episode where he wanted the guy to take his picture. He had a Polaroid camera, and the guy. I used to love Mr. Bean, and he's like, yeah, take a picture, and the guy's okay, and he's like, no, he's like, farther back, move farther back. No, farther back. Mr. Bean's like, he's like, farther back. So he's like, fine, real far away, and he like takes a picture, and then he goes, okay, now turn around, and he's like, and then the guy runs, and he sits there, and he's like, oh my God, Blackadder, yo, I know exactly. Dude, all right, so we're talking about Blackadder. You know what my favorite shows used to be? Is Red Dwarf. If anyone in here in chat, wow, you might know, has ever heard or seen Red Dwarf? Besides the young ones, yo! Other than young ones, oh, check this out. It is, man. Wait, watch. I bet you I still have a couple of VCR tapes. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Did I not have it? Nope. Hang on. I'm gonna be so mad if I don't have this. There it is! The young ones! Yo, the young ones VCR tape. I sold, once we started getting like DVD players, I was like, I'm never getting rid of the young ones VCR tape. Jacob's Ladder. No, actually I haven't. The movie? That's actually, if you're talking about the movie, I haven't seen it. Or is it a show? Jacob's Ladder, a show. VDV hater, thanks for likes. VDV, if you hadn't shown up, I would have ended this live stream like 6 minutes ago. Yo, the young ones. Rick! I can't do a Vivian impression to save my life. How about it? Hey, Vivian. Yo, I know, man. That's like one of the only ones I have. Was that voice in this song before? This is. Oh, weird. That song was over. I didn't even notice. We were talking about the young ones and Red Dwarf and all that stuff, so I didn't even realize it. Alright. Yeah, you gotta keep some VCR tapes. Alright, so we're gonna see how many hits we got on Bob here real quick. I gotta go pay these taxes, and then we gotta get some sleep. Get a couple hits with the left hand to wrap it up. I know, man, taxes. I gotta pay $1,200 in local taxes on my other property. All right, let's see what the survey says. Hang on. If you ever see me doing this, it's because the worst thing for a live streamer is to have a totally nothing going on. Oh my God! All right. We at least got 2,765. I don't know when it paused. We could have got 3,500 hits. It could have been paused for like 20 minutes. Who knows, man? 2,765. I hate that. See, that's why I peek at this thing. I've seen Bannerlord. Oh wait, since we talked, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it's pretty fun looking. Like I'm saying, I'll never probably play it because I just don't have the time. I play Warframe. I just went through the whole new Warframe content, man. I just grinded it for days. I finally got everything in the game again. And now that I have everything in the game, I just play, like I just get on Warframe. I have nothing to do, but I still have fun just like doing nothing in the game. I watched Bannerlord though since we talked. It does look actually like freaking awesome. I'll tell you that. Oh, Punch Labs. I'll show you the app. So here's the total. So, there we go. I wish I would have got 3,000. I may have, but who knows when it paused. So if you ever see me, like, you know why I'm paranoid with this? And then you ever see me peeking up Bob's skirt to look at this app to make sure it's counting? That's why, because sometimes it'll pause, and I don't know why. Either we let it go too long without hitting it, or something happened, and maybe something brushed against it and hit the button. So here. See, every time you hit this, look. So you calibrate it, right? There's a belt that you stick this in a belt, you stick it to your punching bag. Thank you. Oh man, VDD, thank you for, I appreciate it. Oh dude, if it was co-op, that'd be crazy. Co-op would be nuts. You stick it to the punching bag, then you can punch the bag, and it just, every time you calibrate it, it'll say throw a light punch, medium punch, heavy punch. And then it'll have you throw a combo, and whatever it does, it calibrates. It is called Punch Labs. It's 98% accurate from reasonable testing. I freaking took this app. There's the thing, Punch Labs. See in the middle? Yo, who just did that to me? Sinister. Oh, Sinister, thanks for the rose. Rose again. Oh man, y'all are always too nice. I appreciate that. Sorry I didn't see it the first time. So Punch Labs, and then what you do is there's that's my thing. It's 4 60-minute rounds, but you can do see, it has a whole thing. You can do live workouts. Oh, that's my name, everybody. I guess I just doxed my first name. But anyway. See, like, there's a whole thing, you know. There's programs. You can get trainers. But anyway, it's a good app. 80 bucks, though, I had to spend for a year. It's worth it for me, man. I don't have to mentally count. We can hit Bob. We can talk about all the stupid girlfriend stories we want. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, like PV, like, dude, that would be great, man. Bannerlord would be crazy if it was online like that. Last name Smith, John Smith. Yeah, Johnny Danger. Nah, stupid. All right, yo, Wally, thanks for like again. Last name Smith. All right, I have to go do some shit. Well then, I'll text you that picture and stuff. Reggae, oh shit. It always happens, man. Reggae, I go pay some bills. I will catch y'all later though. Yo, Reggae, and Luke, oh my god. Guys, the live stream just keeps getting extended. I have to go pay $1,241.96 for my school tax for my rental property. They're open from 11 to 1. That means I have to leave now. If I miss it, I'm effed. I have to pay it before the end of the year. Reggae, everybody. You too. Oh, Luke. I gotta go, man. I've been trying to get off here since 10:30. I hate this and everybody, though. But I tell you what. I should be going a date tonight. If for some reason it doesn't work out, we'll hit Bob later tonight. Otherwise, we'll probably be back on about same time tomorrow morning, depending on where I wind up. All right, but yo, peace, Odin. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. Always great to see ya. Everybody who came back today for the first time, much appreciated, man. We're over 280. We're over 580,000. We cleared it. All right, man. Pickle, Jesus, Pickle. Every time I'm gonna hit the button to end the live stream. Pickle, what's up? I have to go pay some bills. I really gotta go this time. I will catch y'all later. Pickle, hi, but I gotta say bye for today. Man, always good to see you though. I know, man. Well, glad we got to talk for a split second. I gotta watch. I don't flash my personal info on that bill. All right, yo, later on.